Hello, my name is Larry Pinson Sr., the author of this book called Chaps. I have a website out there that I want you to take a look at. So everybody that's working in a pay system, uh, in a in a pay system with a king and his court that's over there in Europe, I know, and then the president and all his court, and then a dictator like Putin and his court. All those pay systems are monarchy type pay systems, and they have to be controlled and they have to be ran with taxpayers' money, the ordinary people money, which a lot of ordinary people don't have. So just think of this: you it's a reverse Robin Hood. The rich is robbing from the poor and giving to the rich. Isn't that crazy? So why would you want to pay a rich person's salary that you can't really do for yourself? You can't get your own housing, and that is not right. And then plus, these pay systems are called monarchy type pay systems, and they are all wrong. Because if you go to First Samuel chapter 8, and God is going to tell you what's going to happen in all three of these different pay systems, these monarchy type pay systems. Read it for yourself. You know, if you're going to say, well, Larry said this, no, I'm not saying Larry said this. I'm saying God said it. And guess what? There's a lot of you people out there don't believe in God. So what? It's still this pay system. So let's get down to the point, because I don't have long to talk to you, because I've been putting out videos on YouTube for years and years and years. I've been writing books. I got about 5 different editions of books, and people never respond to them. Never. So it's time for you to respond. So let's start with every man must work, because every man must eat. And if you don't work, you don't eat. So let's start with the priests, the preachers of the church. Now the preachers of the church, they're going to jump in the pulpit and they're going to say, where is my offerings and tithe? They're going to say, in the Bible, God said, you got to tithe 10% of your salary. Now guess what? From that day that when God said that to this generation, from that generation to this generation, I'm talking about the generations of those Israelites that came out of Egypt when God freed them. They have never actually properly tithed, because they wasn't getting the proper money to tithe with. You don't supposed to tithe from your money that you get from your yearly salary. You're supposed to tithe with money that you get from your stipend pay. That's a double salary. But you couldn't do that until after the baby boomer generation. This is when all this stuff is kicking in. Because God made a promise. He said you can get a double salary for the rest of your life. And then he said another thing. He said the first is going to be last and the last is going to be first. That's what he said. And it's coming to pass. So don't think that you have to believe me, because you haven't been listening to me anyway. So I don't have nobody that understands and say they understand chaps, but it doesn't matter. All you got to do is read the book, what I got written down, and then debate the book, fact check the book. Just ask somebody at the United States Post Office how often they get paid. Just ask somebody, and they're gonna tell you the wrong thing. Just ask somebody how many pay periods is it. Just ask somebody. And then I always say it's no such thing as overtime, because we're all created equal. Don't you know that we have our own DNA. Everybody has their own DNA. And all these people in the world. Isn't that kind of, scary? But if you're born in the same egg, everybody in that egg has the same DNA. But everybody in that egg has their own fingerprints. Nobody else got your fingerprints. And nobody else got your hours. You got 168 hours per physical work week, not a calendar work week. Our physical work week is Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. For a total of 60 weeks. Not the 52 weeks that you're working on now in that monarchy type pay system. See, that monarchy type pay system is infested, and let me say that again, infested with a bunch of lies. People are being bribed. People that you look up to, politicians, judges, lawyers, anybody that's in charge is going to tell you that lie. The postmaster, he's going to tell you that you had to work 40 hours a week for 40 hours of pay. And that's a lie. It's plain and simple. Facts check it. Take my book, Chaps, and you could look at my website. It's Chaps Pinson, Chaps by PensonSenior.com. Let me say it one more time. Chaps by PensonSenior.com. Look at my website. Pay close attention to those videos that I have on there and pay particular attention to that video called Victory Lap. See, once we change the pay system from these 3 different types of monarchy type pay system, and then we can work for ourselves and we'll pay ourselves. And if you're in a stressful job, like a police officer, for instance. Now, in the past, police officer, did anybody get no double salary? So we have to change the pay system. And so the police officer can get a double salary for the rest of his life, and then he can pass it down to his family. Right now, they're working in a dangerous job, and all those people, the firefighters, they're working in a dangerous job. The military, they're working in a dangerous job, but they should be getting a double salary. The federal government has got the wrong budget. The city government got the wrong budget. The state government got the wrong budget. The Cook County budget, the Cook County government has got the wrong budget. We have to work for ourselves, and then once we take off, see the unions come in, and the unions tell the people that you have to accrue. Now, that's a good word, accrue, meaning that you have to work for your annual leave. You have to work for your sick leave. You have to work for your workman's comp. And you have to work, right now the government's saying that you should be compensated for maternity leave. That's cool. That's okay. But you got to work for it. You just can't walk off the job and tell me I'm getting pregnant because everybody's not getting pregnant. And I haven't seen a man yet have a baby. Okay? So if he take maternity leave, what are he going to do? Have a baby? No, man. The woman is the woman, and she's supposed to. She has that right. But I'm sorry, you got to pay for it. But it's easily paid for. You pay for it in 4 different pay locations. You don't use you cannot work 40 hours a week for 40 hours of pay. You cannot do it. And I'm watching my time, and so basically, Well, all I want you to do is look at my website, and then I got a real good friend. His name is Isaac Lewis. He's the owner of the Londale newspaper, and guess what? He's a reporter. So I want you guys to call him and say, "What is this dude talking about? What is Larry talking about?" And they're talking about chaps, talking about I'm gonna get a double salary for the rest of my life. And all you preachers out there telling the people to tithe 10% of your salary, preachers, you have to tithe 10% of your salary also. Look at it at one of these child pay systems, and you will see what I'm talking about. You don't get no free ride. And then another thing, the people cannot, I'm saying one more time, the people cannot use their money that they earn for their yearly salary to tithe with. You use the money that you get from the time, your extra money, the money that you don't even see. That's the money you should tithe with. And 10%, you don't be making out no figure, hey, is this good enough? No, it's for the church. It's for the church, and it's for the preacher to let you know. To let you know. The preacher should have, be willing enough to look at this book and understand it so he can preach to his people. Because if he don't, I'm just saying if he don't, it's going to be a problem. Thank you very much.